What's good, family? Welcome back to the channel. In this video right here, we have the truth about Jamie Foxx and Diddy's gay basketball club revealed. Now, we already heard about all the stories what Diddy has going on in his parties and how when you go into the back of his crib and you open up that door, you see some wild things that swing to the other end of the spectrum. The fruit cup spectrum, you feel what I'm saying? But now come to find out he got a gay basketball club? How? What y'all be doing? Y'all be playing some hard D? Pause. Is that what y'all be doing? Dressed up in thongs? Like, what y'all got going on? Yo, let's find out in this video right here, y'all.
Wait a minute, though. What about those pictures that showed up?
What?
Didn't you have some pictures of you playing naked basketball?
Okay,
Yo!
I know y'all have heard about those freaky alternative parties that take place in Hollywood, but have y'all heard about naked basketball games?
So 7-year-old Crystal heard about these celebrity butt naked basketball games.
I swear, every day something more weird comes up in Hollywood. And I'm not really surprised that when it comes to rich and successful men hosting naked basketball games, once again, Diddy and Jamie Foxx are at the center of it all. Apparently, there were too many balls flopping around back
Bro,
in the day,
just
and
the
not the
thought of it. I'm gonna let the rest of the video play, but just the thought of it. That's mad sausage dangling around, running with your beef stick out? Nah, what?
ones that go in a basket. Now, if you've had your ears to the ground for a while, you've probably heard about men in Hollywood playing basketball without any clothes on. But if it's your first time hearing about it, I sure hope you are ready for this steaming hot cup of tea. So a content creator named Crystal went viral for opening up about how very successful celebrities used to attend basketball games naked,
Yo, what
courtesy
is
of
this?
mostly Jamie Foxx and Diddy. However, after posting the videos, Crystal got a phone call from someone she did not name who advised her to take the videos down.
So very recently I did some videos and those videos got back to someone and I got a phone call from someone. And I just want to apologize for anyone that I offended. I take back everything that I said. And the videos are privated now.
Well, here's the thing about the internet. It never forgets. And I could still get a breakdown of everything Crystal said. First, she started by saying that she was never going to talk about the naked basketball games, but after seeing everything that was going down with Jamie Foxx, she decided to spill.
So back in the 90s, my mom nicknamed Jamie Foxx. Like if you take the O out of his name and replace it with a U, that's what she used to call him. But to his face, it's like a haha joke because he used to bang so many guys and girls in Hollywood.
Apparently, Jamie Foxx used to host basketball games, but the thing about the games was that they were attended by men only, and they had to play naked. According to Crystal, a lot of your favorite celebrity men attended these basketball games, and if you want to know who was there, look at all the people who Diddy and Jamie Foxx have been hanging around with for years. Crystal did provide a clue about one particular participant, hinting that he is someone who is married to someone who likes to drink lemonade, and then she gave bee buzzing sounds as another hint. Screams Beyonce and Jay-Z. Honestly, I'm not surprised if Jay attended those games, because so much has been said about his questionable past. Anyway, if you're wondering how Crystal got all that information, her mother used to work for radio stations, and she would take her to work with her often. So she heard these things that were being discussed at these radio stations.
When I heard about the Jamie Foxx situation, I was literally like 7 years old. And a lot of you guys don't understand that I practically lived at radio stations with my mom. Like I was there 24/7. I was always at the radio
She's
station.
spilling
So
the
I
tea.
got to hear adults talking about things.
Now, over the years, Jamie Foxx has tried to deny that he ever played basketball naked with men. Like when he was asked about some pictures that made rounds of him playing basketball naked, Jamie was like,
I know it wasn't that. We was on the beach or something. I don't know. It was young in my career.
of course, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that he's lying through his teeth. And what's even more interesting is that receipts from those basketball games have been completely wiped from the internet. For instance, there was a post from IMDb that was taken down where Jamie basically apologized to his neighbors for playing naked basketball, saying, "To all my neighbors, I just want to say that I'm sorry, and I'm sending gift baskets to you all for the wrong I've done. We used to play nude basketball in the back for clinical reasons to release the soul. Part of my fence was down, and I didn't know that the lady and her family was there. I wasn't there at the time. To cleanse the soul. Y'all must have been up to some seriously unholy shenanigans that required the cleansing of souls. People swear that there were photos back in the day of the naked men playing basketball.
Bro, this wasn't even held in like a facility. Man's held it in his backyard for his neighbors to watch. Oh,
an
man.
interview on The Breakfast Club where DJ NB asked Jamie Foxx about the naked basketball games. There was also a time Wendy Williams talked about the basketball games when she was talking about how Tommy Davidson accused Jamie Foxx in his memoir of ripping off his underwear during an In Living Color sketch. According to Wendy, if the allegations were true, it was because Jamie Foxx appreciates a high, hard booty.
What?
Well, who doesn't? You won't find these receipts now, but you can bet they
A
exist. And Jamie's
high, hard booty? I mean, I don't... What?
team has done a great job to make sure they were erased. Well, even though Jamie Foxx refuses to admit that he and Diddy hosted naked basketball games, he has said in the past that they hosted wild parties.
I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I'm filming this. And it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. And I look up and I see Dr. Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is. The sex lady.
He even gave details about the amount of money that was spent to host some of these parties. But that's not even the most questionable part.
But Puff say this party, Playboy, this party right here, I said, $1.5 million. I said, what? You spent $1.5 million on this party?
That's OD.
I am more concerned about the people who used to spend time with Jamie Foxx and Diddy as teenagers. Talk about exposure.
Nick Cannon used to sleep on my couch. 13 years old.
When it comes to Diddy, we've all heard
What?
those stories about Usher, right? The same Usher who also used to stay with him when he was a teenager.
So I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
I wonder if they also got to participate or witnessed the older men playing basketball. You know what? Word on the street is that Jamie
Most
Foxx
likely.
landed in the hospital because he was revealing the details of the things that went down in those parties and games. There were even reports that the police visited Jamie Foxx in the hospital apparently because he believed that someone was trying to take him out. And I know you're probably thinking, if it's just wild parties and naked basketball games like it has been said, why would anyone want to take him out? First of all, other than married, successful men wanting that part of their lives hidden, as it turns out, so many illegal things actually happened in those elite parties and basketball games. Not so long ago, a hotel manager spilled that deaths had occurred at these parties, that people OD'd at these parties, that there have been cases of DV and even trafficking. And these are the things that the rich and successful would not want to surface, ever. As for how Jamie Foxx is doing, initially it was widely reported that the family members were preparing for the worst. But Corinne Foxx slammed those reports and released a statement saying, "Sad to see how the media runs wild. My dad has been out of the hospital for weeks recuperating. In fact, he was playing pickleball yesterday. Thanks for everyone's prayers and support." Corinne didn't say that her dad was at home, and that's because Jamie is receiving treatment at a rehabilitation center. In fact, Corinne was seen visiting him in the medical facility where he's undergoing continuing care and physical therapy. The nature of his medical emergency and current condition are still unknown, but the hospital facility in which Jamie Foxx is receiving treatment specializes in rehabilitation for those who've suffered a stroke, spinal trauma, and traumatic brain injury. Unsurprisingly, followers still found a way to tie those naked basketball games to Jamie's condition, with people posting comments like, if Jamie Foxx passes, they have to do one more naked basketball game at his place in his honor. Shade. Well, I don't know if those basketball games have anything to do with Jamie Foxx being hospitalized, but people are still convinced that his current predicament is suspicious. But let me know what you think. Do you find it weird that Jamie Foxx...
Honestly speaking, yeah, I don't think the basketball games have much to do what happened to Jamie Foxx in the hospital. I don't know what happened to Jamie Foxx in the hospital. But when it comes to the celebrities talking about what goes on in these parties, from a lady that was actually in these radio stations with all these celebrities, and she claimed that she overheard those things. Now, would she just make it up for some clout? Who knows? She ended up taking it down. She ended up getting a random call just to take it down, yeah. But this is a crazy situation. But one thing's for a fact, though, with the money and the power, you're able to get away with a lot of things. So even if they were doing illegal things at these parties, that's the reason why they get away with it, because they have the money and the power, yeah. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you do smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one the same way you're going to catch me in the next one. Peace. Love y'all.